Well guys, it is about 10 o'clock at night. I've just finished work. It's Friday and it's the end of my ridiculous work week. So I'm going to get home, get in the shower, get straight to bed and really look forward to this weekend. I've earned this time off. So it's Saturday morning and I've just got up. I've just got up, been up since 8, but I've only just got out of bed 12:30 and I don't regret it at all. Very happy with that. So I'm not doing very much today. Just gonna have a day of relaxing for me. I'm gonna make a trip to the shops, got to pick up a few things for the homestead. I've got to go to the farm supply shop and possibly a supermarket, we'll see. But my daughter's got a friend staying over and look what they've done this morning. Made a gingerbread house. Very, 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 very impressed. So this time last year, I was convalescing from my big accident that if you've been watching me for a year, you'll remember. I had quite a serious accident last November, end of last November. Broke my wrist, had a concussion for about 3 months. And then this week, I've been in hospital again. I had another concussion. I've had basically a 25 kilogram concrete shower tray fell on my head. Is the short version. You can see the mark there. Had to have my my head glued together, which was quite painful. If you're squeamish, skip forwards 30 seconds because they put glue on it to glue it back together, and then they pull the hair to pull the scalp closed. And the worst thing about it all, this was Thursday night, so I was a bit dazed and confused Thursday night and Friday. I feel better now, I feel fine now. But one of the hardest parts, I'm not allowed to wash my hair until Tuesday. That's killing me because I was really looking forward to getting all freshened up today. I'm going to have a good shave later and then I'll feel a bit more human again. But for now, like I say, Saturday, I'm chilling out this weekend, so I'm not going to be doing too much outside. I'm going to go check on the rest of my family who I haven't really seen all week. All week I've been working from 8 a.m. until roughly 10 o'clock at night. And literally, this is the first time I've been in my kitchen since last weekend. So yeah, it's been really, really busy. I've had a few parcels come for me as well, which obviously we've been ordering Christmas presents and stuff, so I'll get to them at some point. And yeah, see how the day goes. Right, it is now Sunday and I did almost nothing yesterday. We got invited to dinner in the end and we ended up going out, my wife and I, we left the children here and we went out for dinner, and I had planned to kind of just chill out all day and then get in the bath at around 5 o'clock and go to bed at 7. Well, that didn't work out, we went out for dinner, but it was the first time my wife and I have been out in the evening without our children for, goodness me, at least 2 years because of lots of different reasons, not least of which the pandemic. But yeah, it was a real treat, and it means I'm going to bed early this evening to catch up on sleep because I still love coffee. It's decaf. I haven't had caffeine since the September challenge sort of started me on my no caffeine diet, and I haven't had any since. I'm even drinking caffeine-free cola. So yeah, completely off caffeine, which is awesome. But yeah, it was really nice to go out for a night for dinner. But tonight I'm going to go and get a bath and an early night because I am still pretty tired. I'm trying to get up early still every morning. Maybe not getting out of bed as early as I should, but I'm waking up at 8. You know, not that early obviously, but I'm not sleeping until sort of 10, 11 o'clock because that can really mess with my sleep rhythms. Anyway, got some parcels delivered. A few of them were Christmas presents that we'd ordered for the children, but 3 of them weren't. The first one I want to share with you is this book, Edible Plants by Jeff Dan. Now Jeff, the author, is actually going to be a guest on the podcast in the next few weeks, and I have to say, I've only had a cursory glance, but this does look a really, really impressive book. It is far more impressive than I was expecting. There are so many foraging books on the market these days. Haven't had a chance to really drill down into it yet, but we'll be doing obviously an interview with the author and a review of the book on the podcast in the next few weeks. You can look forward to that. And it's a beautiful book as well. As much as anything else, it's just beautiful. It's got some beautiful photography in it. Lovely, colourful, glossy pictures. As much as anything else, I'm really impressed with the actual production quality. And it appears to be really extensive and comprehensive. But I've also got from the post a couple of things from you guys. So first up, I received this from Julie Ellaby. Now, I was expecting this. She was a guest on the show and a patron. So thank you for everything you do to support what I'm doing, Julie. I really appreciate it. And she made or grew some Flint corn, and she obviously shucked them all and dried them herself. The idea being it's almost like so it's not a sweet corn. You use it, I think, I need to do a bit more research, but like for popping corn and for making corn flours and things like that, which I'm really excited about. And obviously I sent her some Egyptian walking onion bulbs earlier in the year, and she offered very kindly to send me some of these. And what a beautiful little pot that I'm really happy with everything about this and the care and attention that's gone into it. So thank you, Julie. I really appreciate that. That's what a lovely little early Christmas present. Another thing I've received from another patron is, or a pair of patrons, is an actual Christmas present, and I have to say I'm incredibly thrilled by it. So thank you so much to Alex and Karen Todd from the Net Zero Homestead who got me this. This t-shirt, greatest of all time, and on the back, share the journey. How perfect is that? I was blown away. Alex, thank you. You reached out to me a little while back and you said you'd like to send me a little something for Christmas, which I really appreciate. But I'm just blown away by the thought that's gone into that. So I suppose we should see if it fits, shouldn't we? There you go, guys. Perfect. I absolutely love it. So thank you so much for the thought and care that went into this. I absolutely love it, and it couldn't be more perfect, could it? So thanks, guys. So as you'll know, I've been working just a ridiculous amount of hours recently. My regular building work that I'm doing an extension basically, and I'm working there, and then when I finish that job every day, I'm then going over to a second job where I'm working basically another 6 or 7 hours. It takes me up to about 10 o'clock in the evening, and then I'm coming home. I've done that every day this week, with the exception of Thursday, because Thursday was when I had my accident and I ended up going to the hospital instead, which was a nice change. They say a change is as good as a holiday, don't they? So that was that, and let me just have a sip of my coffee. And unfortunately, I was hoping that on Friday that would be it would be done, but I'm going to have to carry on for another 3 days. So we're going to be doing Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday this week. We're going to be doing the same, but that will definitely be the end of that. And then we're kind of breaking up for Christmas, and we're going to have the full week off in between Christmas and New Year. But we actually we serve our Christmas dinner here on Christmas Eve. We have my sort of friends and family come to the house on Christmas Eve, and then we go to my wife's family's house on Christmas Day, and we have like 2 Christmas days. So it means the day before Christmas Eve is our Christmas Eve when we're doing our last minute prep, and I'm preparing some of the food because I make a big Christmas dinner obviously on Christmas Eve. Yeah, so we'll be serving that dinner on Friday, so on Thursday I'll be sort of preparing and doing a load of the prep work for the food. So it's still a pretty full-on week, which I was hoping I wouldn't have, but there you go. It is what it is. But yeah, that's where we are here. Today, I'm going to do a few jobs that you've seen me do lots of times, so I'm probably not going to bring you with me for that. I'm just going to be collecting up some of the hedge trimming that we've got still on the ground, feeding that to the goats. I'm going to be going and collecting some animal feed and things like that. Nothing particularly exciting. So this is probably my last video until Christmas Eve. something like that. We'll try and get one out before Christmas, and then we'll put a few out between Christmas and New Year, hopefully, or at least I'll film a few between Christmas and New Year when I'll be getting a lot more downtime, and hopefully I'll share my Christmas dinner with you as well, and all of the things on the plate, where they've come from and how we've sourced them and all that kind of thing. So that's going to wrap this one up, a quick catch up, and thank you to all of you guys. It's been an amazing 2021 and an unusual 2021 for all of us. And for us personally, it's been a really groundbreaking 2021. You know, what we thought we'd be doing in 2022 has completely changed, and in subsequent years. I think over the little break, we'll do a sort of retrospective look back on 2021. We'll do our plans for 2022. We're going to talk about New Year's resolutions and all those kinds of things. We'll be covering a lot of these things on the podcast as well. So the main thing that I want to say as we start closing down for Christmas now, because I'm really not going to be doing much that you would consider homesteading that isn't around preparing food. So, you know, I think a huge amount of homesteading is about food, and it starts in the garden, producing food. But for me, homesteading goes right the way through, and it's about caring for the ingredients when they're in your kitchen. It's about using methods to reduce waste. It's about changing your recipes to allow you to use what you have rather than necessarily buying extra things. It's about using creatively your leftovers so that they don't go to waste. And then eventually it's about how those leftovers and the things that you're not going to eat get recycled back into your systems. So, you know, a big part of homesteading for me is cooking, but that's really all we're going to be doing over the next few days, apart from, you know, treading water. And when I say treading water, we're still going to be feeding animals and that kind of thing. But other than that, all we're going to be doing is just relaxing, spending time with our family, spending time with our children, spending time with each other, my wife and I, and just doing some nice things, and, you know, sitting and relaxing and cooking and enjoying the fruits of our labour. If ever there was a time to just enjoy all of the things that you've been working towards, then this surely has to be it. So that's where we are. That's where we're going to be for the next few days. And I want to close out this video just by saying to all of you who watch my channel, all of you who support me in all the different ways, just by watching my videos, you're supporting me. To those of you who go even further and, you know, make sure that you like and comment and things like that, and though you know who you are, you people who have supported me over this last year, you know who you are, and I just want to say to each and every one of you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and have a great holiday period with your friends and your family, and you know, whatever it is you're doing over this little period. Really enjoy it, take the time. Thank you so much, guys. Please make sure that you press that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment down below. And I will speak to you guys really soon. Cheers.